Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's McFadden Raiders going up against Ball's Broncos. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 10 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this AFC West matchup as we join you from O.Co Coliseum.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Well, you said all the key words in my mind that time, Jim. We got a rivalry. We know that. These are two good football teams. You said that, bad blood. I love hearing that phrase. That means we have good teams who don't like each other. And what the icing on the cake, we have two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL here today. We got a great matchup.
The Raiders are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The leaders of the AFC West are set now to kick it away and get this game started. Right at about the 28-yard line. At quarterback, the young man, there's been a lot of buzz around him at 6'3" out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. Down. Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. They run the counter play. And now a look at the Raiders offense. They have been a third down juggernaut this year, converting at an unusually high rate. Second down coming up. The defense comes out in the dime.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Carr's got it in the gun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense. And now we'll take a look at the Broncos defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! Zebra! Zebra!
From the shotgun. On the money. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
They'll take it at the 20. Manning's going to be leading the offense once again today. He connected on over 60% of his throws last week. Ball lines up in the backfield. Manning's back in shotgun formation. The defense gets the sack. The Raiders talked about getting to the quarterback early and often, and they've gotten to him early.
Yeah, Jim, good job by the defense that time. The defensive line stays in their passing lanes. The quarterback held the football too long, and they get the sack.
Peyton Manning under center. Will go ground. Brought down at the 20. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Thomas is lined up now as a slot receiver. Tight end in motion. 3rd and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Moore's got it now.
That'll stop the play right there.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And they are in on McFadden.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 6.
McFadden on the screen. McFadden's marked down after a gain of 9.
Quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Carr's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 1st down at the 43. Miller's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down.
2nd down. They've come out in the dime package.
You ready? Wide and yeah.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. No room to complete that one. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play.
And they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Catch made.
The percentages of picking up a 1st down in a 3rd long situation like this are very low in the NFL. The lift.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Now 1st and 10. Trying to work that left side.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
1st down at the 20. Has his man. Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL at time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
Offense lines up here.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. Handoff made. That's a gain of 10. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. He'll fire it out to the left. A takeaway. They'll take it at the 20.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
1st down at the 20. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Moore's all over the ball carrier. Now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense. Their rushing attack this season, nothing short of a disaster.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd.
The Broncos lined up, bunch formation.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. And now here's the Raiders defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. They have got to figure out a way to stop the running attack.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Manning's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Takes it from the gun.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
got a chance this time. That brings the play to an end.
Defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
And the pass goes incomplete. Ward in on the coverage.
When you play man, another incomplete pass.
They're loaded up in the full house formation. 2nd and 10. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
He is tackled right at the 50.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Hey, we go rally. Rally, zebra. Zebra.
From the gun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. For the snap. The Raiders come out in a dime package. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Peyton over to Thomas. Thomas tackled down after a gain of 5.
Catch.
Manning comes out in the pistol.
2nd down and 5.
Connects with Thomas.
The margin of error against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
The give. Middle. They bring him to the turf.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run just for a short gain.
The Raiders set at the line. Dime package.
2nd down and 10.
Manning finds Thomas. Moore's the one who brings him to the ground.
That defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Now, coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Pulls it in. Picks up 8 here.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw. Get a first down.
Ball lines up in the backfield. First down at the 15. Manning with the give. Max there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, no doubt about it, nice job by the offensive line.
The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
2nd and 6.
Right back to him. Ross is there to take him down.
The Broncos, they believe in their offense, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Offense lines up here.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Touchdown, Denver.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
He made it. Manning's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field.
And a touchback. Now as their offense heads onto the field. The Broncos will come out in the dime.
First down and 10. Screen. Makes the catch. Knighton's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Raiders are coming off a rough loss in their last game, and they're right in this one, but still trailing, Phil.
That's what you do in the NFL. You just try to hang in these football games until the end where you have a chance to win, which they do. Now we'll find out if they can get it done. Well, we still got a close game here. Long, and you're losing a football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Out of the gun.
That ball has been picked off.
Denver in for the score.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Broncos for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
As they head to the line. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden.
And they are in on McFadden. The Raiders trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls. Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first
away.
Carr set, empty backfield. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's got the catch, and that's a gain of 10.
time. It's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on it.
First down at the 35. Has his target. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
With a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Second and short.
To the ground.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
That time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
From the gun. And now he'll take off, and that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
Double tight end formation. And the give to Darren McFadden. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Raiders' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they will have planning and awesome execution.
Offense lines up here.
The Raiders take it from the 38.
Greg Little with the grab.
Barrows there to make the stop.
It's a two tight end formation.
The Raiders snap it at the 36.
Throws to the right. Ball's picked off. Nice tackle.
Wilson's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about
down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Three-step drop.
Welker tackled down.
When you're a quarterback, found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Ball lines up in the backfield. The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run.
6 after the running play on first down.
Manning set in the pistol. Ball's got it on the handoff to the right side. Brown's there that time for the tackle.
Always good to have. You can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Now 3rd and short following the run. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Muscles through the defender.
As Thomas. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
Looking across the middle.
Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover two.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Defense back onto the field for their next drive.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 1st and 10. Set up screen.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Carr set. Everybody emptied out for this snap.
2nd and 12. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
And they overcome the sack. 3rd down on the way. Offense lines up here.
Reese is going to take the handoff now. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
All set to punt here.
Welker's going to look for space now.
The tackle is made. 1st down.
Ball's lined up as the single back.
Peyton Manning looking down the field. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The point after try is in the books.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Up. The Raiders with an empty backfield look here. Snap it out of the gun. Gets it out for the completion.
Good piece of tackling. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
Carr set. Empty backfield. Carr's got it in the gun.
There's a flag out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
You took a few of these shots in your day. That's a late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, nowadays these guys, I believe the quarterback is overprotected. To me, this is a bad call. The defensive player feel bad. All he's doing is his job, and he still gets penalized 15 yards.
He has the grab. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
The Raiders have it at the 29. And he's forced to the ground. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It'll be third down. And Holmes is in the slot. Carr's back in shotgun formation. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Long ball. James Jones. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Manning's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 15. They'll go ground.
He's brought to a halt.
The Broncos lead here in the first half, but the run game has been stagnant. Ball's been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever it takes to win. If you can't run it, then just keep throwing the football.
That does it for the first half. Raiders trailing this one.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. The Raiders have really struggled out of the gate here. The Broncos took control of the game, and unless something drastic changes, it seems like they might be able to coast to victory. All right, let's roll the highlights. Broncos take it at the 6. Thomas is able to make the catch in traffic, and after the short pass, he'll score. Broncos strike first in this one. We go to the second. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Broncos take advantage and return it for a touchdown. The Broncos up now by 14. Now following the pick, a quick pass and completion is made, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 42. Broncos lined up at the 48. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and this play will go for 6 as the blowout continues. So with that, we thank you for joining us for the Verizon Halftime Report. We'll go back now to Jim and Phil for the start of the second half.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They face first down. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Ball's taking the handoff. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
Balls in the backfield. Single back set. Here's the handoff. Got a flag. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. Third down after the penalty. Thomas is a receiver in the slot. Manning out of the gun. Out to the left. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Moore's got it on the return. He's brought down. The Raiders offense now coming out. McFadden lines up in the backfield. 1st and 10. Darren McFadden will run with it. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. The Raiders know a big reason why they're losing today, the turnovers. Carr has been a part of the problem today here, Phil.
I have to agree with you, Jim. He is the biggest problem of all. When the quarterback is not executing at a high level, it's hard for the football team to overcome that.
2nd and short. McFadden has it out of the eye. Tackles made.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 35. Getting away from the pressure. Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds. Coming up, 2nd down. Carr set. Empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at their stomach.
This is 3rd down. The Raiders come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Ball lines up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. That's a gain of 6.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Manning's going to be in the pistol here. Handoff. Running to the left side. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those 1st downs, and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
First down at the 32. Ross is there to take him down.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 43. He makes the catch. He steps out.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Looking to go up top again on first down. And Branch is going to make the tackle.
You see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Peyton Manning under center. Balls handed the football. Brought down at the 29.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Broncos have it at the 29. Manning uncorks a long, and that pass is picked by Carlos Rogers. And he'll step out of bounds. It'll be a touchback.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down on the way. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. The Raiders have continued to try to find a rhythm on the ground. McFadden's having another tough outing, and it's something that's certainly affecting the entire offense.
Oh, well, sure it's affecting the offense when you're getting overpowered. Listen, this offense likes to run the football. They need to adjust. They got to find a different way to get it done.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Now first and 10. McFadden. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Moore's got it. First down. A foot race to the end zone. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him break the tackles and score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. It's good. Moore's taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down here. Ball lines up in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They deck him in the backfield.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That's second down coming up. Manning's lining up in the pistol. Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Broncos from the 32. They'll run it here.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Monte Ball, boy, he's fitting into this NFL very well, showing tremendous talent. That time picking up big yards. Nice run.
Thomas lined up in the slot.
First down and 10.
Keeps his legs moving. Catch made. Back that time. In on the tackle. As we get another look at the stats in a game where you're winning, you expect your quarterback to come up big. And that has been the case today.
It's been an outstanding day from the quarterback position. Decision-making, throws all over the field, accuracy. You can't ask your quarterback to do any more than he has done today.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. First down, offense readying for the snap. Peyton Manning under center. Final quarter underway now with this snap. And it's Roach there to meet him. Looking ahead, the Raiders will be on the road in San Diego next week, while the Broncos will be on the road in St. Louis.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Manning comes out in the pistol. Anderson's going to secure the handoff, running to the right.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator. He is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries the run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Broncos take it from the 33.
Throw to the left.
Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 26. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And that's a gain of 13.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Second and 10.
Ball's going to take the handoff now.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
This long drive continues. 3rd and 12.
Looking to the right side and throwing. This time, they failed to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Converts on the 3.
Jim, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. They'll take it at the 20.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Raiders come to the line with an empty backfield. Carr is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Broncos haven't forced many turnovers this season, but today they're having a big outing, and it's easy to see why they're winning because of it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They are hustling so much, and when you hustle, you get more defensive players around the football, and that's how you cause turnovers.
Dropping back 3. He'll throw it over the middle. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask. There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Carr set. Empty backfield.
Riley, red 18. Hold on, baby. Alert, alert.
Carr's got it in the gun.
Throws to the right. And a flag is down.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
Intentional grounding there cost the offense a down and the 10 yards.
Yeah, that's when you're inside the pocket and you're throwing the football away just to avoid the sack, can't get it past the line of scrimmage or near a player, that's intentional grounding.
The Raiders snap it at the 31. Scrambling now. Room to work.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The offense is on the field on 4th and 8.
McFadden's lined up in a single back formation.
Hold on, baby. Alert, alert.
The Raiders take it from the 43.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on 4th down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
The Broncos take it from the 43. Ball's taking the handoff. Woodson's in on the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Broncos from the 37. Anderson's handed the football. He's taken down at the 23.
The Broncos offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff, and that gains a few.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
2nd down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here. Goes to the left. Breaks the tackle. First down here after the run. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Broncos in the end zone.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Raiders have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 38-10.
And a touchback. First down here.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
Second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden.
Miller's is an animal on that play.
The Raiders put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got third and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes into the side of the defense.
Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter.
The Raiders lined up. Everybody split out wide.
Zebra! Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Third down and 13. And knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Wide and hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! Zebra!
They're going back up top. Incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion.
Carr's got everybody split out wide.
Zebra!
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
He shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Second down after the incompletion.
Here we go! Wide and you, baby. Alert! Alert!
Handoff out of the eye. Into the open. Getting another look at these stats. Here's a team trailing, but has been able to run the football. Of course, that becomes less of a strength here as they need to put up points in a hurry.
I think you're right. When you need points like this and you've been running the football so well, try to deceive the defense. A little play-action pass should give you a chance to get a wide receiver open deep down the field.
First and goal from the 7. And he takes off. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the defense. They cover the receivers. Nobody's open, but who's watching the quarterback? Nobody. Good scramble for the touchdown by the QB.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Manning set in the pistol. Ball's got it on the handoff. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
One more snap and we can call it a day.
Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Brought down by Vernon.
Phil, you know from your playing days, it stings twice as much when you lose within the division.
Losses, absolutely, Jim. When you talk about they sting more when they're in the division because it's personal. You've worked the whole offseason getting ready for your division opponents, and when you come up short, you carry it for a few days, no doubt about it.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.